Hey guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we're going to talk about Ethereum. Okay, we're going to talk about Ethereum, and I'm going to talk about my bull's case for Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum is currently going to from proof of work to proof of stake. So basically meaning that to validate the network, that the transactions on the are actually like legit ones. It used to be like proof of work, okay, like Bitcoin, okay. And but proof of work is it's a very energy it just wastes energy, and there's better ways to validate. Okay, there's just better ways to validate. It's proof of staking. You just stake the Ethereum, okay, and then if you do anything shady, your whole stake will be cut. You will lose all your Ethereum and you can't come back to the network. Okay. And so yeah, basically with Bitcoin you can just, if you get cut out of the network, you can just take your use your equipment still. Like you can just you don't lose your equipment. But with the proof of stake, Ethereum staking, you will lose all your Ethereum if you do anything shady. So it's more secure. Okay, it's even more secure. Proof of stake is even more secure, and people can do it. It's more decentralized. You can just all you do have is laptop, Ethereum, and boom. Okay, so that's what's up here. And that proof of stake has been on the makes for like 7 years right now. The smartest people, the biggest brain, like the brains, if you have seen the memes where the brain is just massive, well, those type of people, they're real. Like they sit in their like a freaking laboratory. They can't move because their brains are just so freaking huge, and they just make the proof of stake, guys. I don't know anything, like they're just way too smart. I've been listening to these guys, and it literally takes for me just like listen to like YouTube videos or the podcast where they talk about all this stuff. I had to listen it for many times. Okay, but I have seen that listening to just smart people is just so much easier. Okay, because the data is also always, and the information is always the best, and you're kind of like ahead of everybody else. If you have been looking at the markets or following people on Twitter, nobody talks about Ethereum 2.0, and nobody like really understands how big the event is going to be, and how big it is, Ethereum moving to proof of stake, and how big of a leap there has no been. This is the biggest leap in cryptocurrency for years, like literally for in years. Okay, so I think that people are downplaying that, and yeah, so that makes us like slightly ahead of the market, right? So that's why I created this channel. In overall, is just I study tons of smart people, and I want to like bring the kind of like gist of it for you. Like, I want to bring it like so anybody can understand, because anybody can understand this stuff if it's just put easily. And these smart people, they tend to talk in a very very like really big words and stuff like that. So it's very like for average people who is not like very smart and sophisticated, it's very hard to like understand what they are truly saying. Okay, but when you just understand what they're saying, you can make crazy money. Okay, so that's basically what I'm talking about here, because I'm not smart. Literally all I do is listen to smart people, and that's why I get ahead of everybody else, kind of, and yeah, I'm just humble and I learn. Okay, anyway, so that's that. So the Ethereum, I believe, is going to go 20k in the next 2 years. Okay, so it would look like something like this. If you look at here, we have gone down here. I think that right now, as I have studied, it's time for me to start dollar cost averaging back in the markets. Okay, so basically I started I started in 2017, made some money, lost it all, started again here with 500 bucks and turned that into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sold basically in the last year, somewhere December, made really good calls, really good decisions, but after all I made some bad decisions here, not cryptocurrency related, but my life related. So I'm kind of like starting over again, but of course I have more money right now. Like here I had $500, which I still managed to make like over 100k. So even if you're like, well, Wolf, I have only like freaking 2 euros or $2. Like, I don't care if the bear market if it's going to take 2 years for Ethereum to hit like 20k, which I think that it will. Let me show you here. We have tons of time to go to the McDonald's and just make the freaking fries. Okay. And don't be ashamed about it. Sometimes we just have to do it. Like, I don't really care. You have to make the money no matter what. Okay, even if you go down the dumpsters and just like you do it what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're rich, everything is just better. Okay, I'm telling you guys, everything is better when you're rich. I'm telling you guys, it's 100% true. Because you can do whatever the freak you want. Okay, it's lovely. So yeah, so we're on a grind. It's on a mission. So look at this. Even if we have a couple of years, it's a 10x on Ethereum. These other coins that we have here, the greatest ones that we're talking about, they are going to 100x, guys. I mean, they're just going to 100x. Because the biggest projects are actually built on Ethereum. Like if you're watching, the biggest projects are built on Ethereum. Some people build on Binance Smart Chain or Avalanche or anything like that. I think Solana. It's cool. But the biggest projects are built on Ethereum. Okay, and those projects, I'm really looking at those projects that are working with Ethereum and they're just, utilizing the Ethereum, because I think that the Ethereum is the best one, definitely. And yeah, I think that we're going to have a massive run up here. My time horizon for this is 2 years, so setting, buggling, yeah, it's but one tip I have found that I have really helped me, guys. If you're new, for example, in cryptocurrency, avoid anything that has cult behavior. Like if people are just like, don't never talk about like what, like never. So yeah, so this is what I actually learned. Is only listen to people, which is kind of ironic because you're listening to me right now, but don't listen to people who are building something. So in that sense, you should just with this video and don't stop listening to me. Okay, but I have found really good gems, and my information sources are so good. So I think that it's pretty smart to follow me. But at the same time, I don't really care. There's millions of people, so you can follow the builders. For example, if you follow Vitalik. Like these guys, because there's talkers and then there's builders, and the builders always know more about than the talkers. Okay, so that's why I only listen to kind of like the builders, and then bring that information to in a talking format for you. So I kind of like, that's what I was talking about. I kind of like make it easier if you don't want to listen to the hardcore stuff. That's what like I do. That's where my value proposition comes. Like that's why what I think is saying is valuable, because it's truly valuable, because it's from the horse's mouth. Like Vitalik Horse is just coding and talking about all this kind of stuff, and I just listen it over and over again, then bring that kind of like a simplified way to like tell you. Okay, so even if you're flipping fries, you can listen to this and just dream about making crazy income and crazy money, because you can. I'm not a financial advisor, but you can. I turned $500 here to 100, well, more than 100k, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there's a couple of things that you want to learn. Okay, a couple of things that you need to learn are money creation, wealth, so creating wealth. So this is actually taking the right risk and taking because it's all about risk reward. Okay, so you just take the right risk, you make cash, and then you preserve. So that it's 50% creation, wealth creation, and 50% preservation. So you create it and then preserve it. So I was from here, let me show you here, from here to here, I was only focused on money creation. And then when I actually created the money, I didn't know anything. Like I didn't know what to do with that. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, because you can see, like one of my mentors talks about it, like if you make money quickly, so like this, you will lose it very quickly. Okay, it's true. It's even if you think, no, that's not going to happen to me, it's freaking going to happen to you. I swear guys, it's going to happen to you. So basically it happened to me, but I still have kind of money, but I want, like, it's not enough for me to just hang around and chill. So I needed to get back on the hustle. So yeah, I do believe that we have a huge opportunity here. Like after this, we can, if you have learned money wealth creation, wealth management, I think that from here on, from this next pump, within the 2 years, you're set. But what I want you guys to start thinking, like learning about, is money management. It's way more. If you stick with cryptocurrencies for the next couple of years, you're going to make the bang. You're going to make the bang if you pick good projects. That is, if you pick like some of these random stuff here, I don't really know what's going to happen with these ones. Like there's tons of these ones, like Axie. I don't really know anything about these ones. There's tons. Like if you BitTorrent, there's tons of these projects. I don't really know about. But if you think about the real projects like Ethereum, and for example, one of my favorite picks is Render Token, because it's just so solid. It's of course built on Ethereum. This is a good one in my opinion, and the chart looks just amazing. I've been dollar cost averaging on this one. Anyway, so if you have backs of those like goodies, okay, you're in the next 2 years you're going to make the crazy bang, okay. So just know that if you don't know what to do with that money, if you don't have a plan to sell, to buy, anything like that, you don't have the habits of the millionaire, you know, the discipline, you're going to lose it all. I'm just going to be frank with you, because I don't know why nobody talks about this. Like, even if they talked about it, it went just through my head. Like, I was like, blah 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 blah, yeah, I'm smart. And what happens is you just basically lose at least like 50% of it, okay, you know. So that's basically what happened to me. So yeah, like stupid decisions. Just know that even though if you make money, your brain is still the same. Like, even if you make the money, you have same kind of like things, and you have all the same things, but you just have money that you can use to solve the problems. But also you have to make sure that you secure that money. I think that's just huge. Nobody talks about it. Like, literally no one talks about this, because the cryptocurrency and the Twitter people are full of like full of people who have never made crazy money, so they can't like say that. And some people are just have so much money that they don't even remember like what it feels like to be like from freaking nothing, like from freaking nothing, like literally from nothing, and making money. So it's a struggle, but that's what life is, and we're going to still enjoy it. And you know, the biggest lesson here that I was in a real estate kind of like I will learn real estate a little bit here and there. I was in this kind of event, and there was this he's worth like 26 million or something like that. He has liquid 26 million liquid cash, and then he's like a business like angel investor, and he was talking about make the mistakes young. Like, you're going to make mistakes anyway, so like you want to make them young, okay, if you want, because that's what, for example, in startups, the first startup is going to be like freaking nightmare. The second startup is going to be a pretty good one, but the third one, for example, on Uber and any kind of like startup, Twitter, the third one is just absolute banger, okay. So for example, here my first bull run made some money, lost it all. Here made very good money, took profits, but lost a little of it. Here the next time I'm prepared. I know how to make it, and I know how to preserve it, and here I'm going to create crazy money. So that's why I think that's very smart for me, if you follow me, because I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. And definitely what you want to do is click the first link in the description, and I have like this kind of like email list where I email, and you know, I've emailed my pics and email all kind of stuff. So yeah, you want to join there. See you inside. Thank you so much for watching. This was such a ramble video, but anyway, I just woke up and decided to do this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Peace out and let's go. Okay.